Why obtaining residency in Paraguay might be one of the smartest moves you can make. With a host of benefits that few other countries offer, Paraguay's residency program stands out as a beacon for those looking for a new home, a plan B, or simply a strategic place to diversify their lives. So let's dive in. Paraguay is a landlocked country in the heart of South America, and it's been gaining a huge amount of attention in recent years for its straightforward and advantageous residency program. One of the most compelling reasons to consider Paraguay for residency is its favorable tax system. Unlike many countries that tax worldwide income, Paraguay adopts a territorial tax system. This means that as a resident, your income earned outside of Paraguay is not subject to local taxes. This aspect is particularly attractive for digital nomads, retirees, or anyone with income streams from abroad. This tax setup isn't just beneficial, it's a strategic advantage in today's global economy. The process to gain residency in Paraguay is notably less cumbersome than in many other nations. There's no requirement for a significant financial investment or proving a high income. You don't need to be a millionaire to qualify. You don't even need to invest any money at all. You can apply for temporary residency without any investment, which is a breath of fresh air for many seeking a new start or a backup plan. After maintaining temporary residency for 2 years, you can convert it to permanent residency. This ease of access is a game changer, making Paraguay an accessible option for a wide demographic. By the way, MyLatinLife, we're a full-scale immigration consultancy. We've helped dozens and dozens of people get residency in Paraguay from all over the world. The majority of our clients are Americans and Canadians, also a lot of Europeans, and really people from everywhere, South Africans, Australians. Everybody is going to Paraguay for the easy residency and low tax setup. Another significant advantage is the minimal physical presence requirement. Once you obtain permanent residency, you only need to visit Paraguay once every 3 years to maintain your status. This flexibility is a massive perk for those who love to travel, live nomadically, or prefer not to get tied down to one location. It's one of the most liberal residency conditions globally, allowing you to enjoy the benefits of Paraguayan residency without the constraints of living in the country continuously. And by the way, if you want to get residency in Paraguay, there's a link in the description where you can book a call with us. You'll be speaking with me directly. So there's a link in the description, book a call, become our client, and we can put you on a path to Paraguay residency and get that residency card in your hands very quickly. I'm talking like a couple months. It's a very fast process. So moving on here, Paraguay also offers a clear path to citizenship, but it's complicated. This probably deserves a dedicated video, but everyone asks about citizenship too. But basically, after 3 years of permanent residency, you become eligible to apply for Paraguayan citizenship. This includes the right to vote, access to social benefits, and the ability to travel visa-free to a significant number of countries with the Paraguayan passport. Paraguay is also a member of the Mercosur, of course, which gives you access, mobility access, the right to live and work in the Mercosur countries and really every country in South America. The citizenship process is relatively straightforward. You will need to learn some basic Spanish. You'll need to learn a little bit about Paraguayan history, and you'll need to have lived in the country for part of each year. The physical presence requirements for citizenship are a little bit debated, but you're supposed to do the majority of the year in Paraguay to be on a path to citizenship. So again, residency you can maintain with very minimal physical presence requirements, 1 day every 3 years, as we said. But if you want to be on a path to citizenship, you're going to have to spend the majority of the year there. You're going to want to build ties to the country. Okay? This pathway to dual citizenship is a golden ticket for those looking to expand their global mobility and security. Dual citizenship in Paraguay is another thing that probably deserves its own video. There are treaties with Spain and Italy, but for many other countries like Canada and the US, you might ceremonially need to renounce your previous citizenship. Now, the common understanding is that this does not take effect. It's really just ceremonial, but you will need to sort of ceremonially renounce, which is why I think most people who get Paraguay residency don't end up going towards citizenship. If getting a second passport, a second citizenship is very, very important to you, then we typically suggest other programs like Argentina, which has a 2-year path to citizenship. Peru has a 2-year path to citizenship. Dominican, 2 years as well. Maybe citizenship by investment in the Caribbean if you have some money to invest. So Paraguay, while there is a path to citizenship, it takes a lot more of a commitment than just a residency. But this video is really all about residency, so let's keep going on about that. So the cost of living in Paraguay is another reason why it's a no-brainer. Compared to Western standards, the cost of living here is remarkably low. From housing to daily expenses, you'll find that your dollar stretches much further. It's entirely possible to live in Paraguay on less than $1,000 a month. This economic advantage is particularly appealing to retirees or to digital nomads who want to maintain or even improve their quality of life without the high cost associated with living in North America or Europe. Moreover, Paraguay is known for its welcoming culture. The people here are super friendly and the community is very inclusive. I'd say Paraguay is one of, if not the most friendly country in South America. And probably, Mexicans are famously very friendly. I would put Mexicans and Paraguayans as the two friendliest people, even above Brazilians. Maybe Brazil's number 3. But long story short, Paraguayans are super friendly, like unbelievably friendly and hospitable. And this aspect is often overlooked, but it's crucial for anyone considering a move. The sense of belonging, community, can significantly affect your quality of life. And people are really welcome here. In Paraguay, there's lots of Italians, there's Germans, there's Eastern Europeans, there's Brazilians, there's a little bit of everything. There's more and more Canadians and Americans coming down. There's a good contingent of Australians, of South Africans. So there's a little bit of everybody in Paraguay, which is pretty cool. Paraguay is increasingly becoming a hub for expats looking for safety, stability, opportunity, a growing economy. And by the way, the Paraguayan economy is doing really, really good. It's one of the fastest growing economies in Latin America year over year. The currency is very stable. It's very low debt to GDP, which adds to the stability of the country. It's a big exporting country. A country that's on a sustainable path. It really has a lot going for it. For business-minded individuals, Paraguay presents a landscape ripe with opportunities. A lot of people come here because they just want to get the residency, get the tax residency, get a plan B, get on a path to permanent residency, not spend too much time. But then they get here to Paraguay and they go, oh, it's actually pretty cool. And people actually opt to continue to spend time here. And then people opt to invest locally in the economy. Like people who might not have originally thought that they would be investing in Paraguay because you don't have to get a residency. They end up just by their own accord saying, oh, well, things are going well here. Economy's good. Lots of opportunities. And they go, okay, well, I want to buy an apartment. I want to invest in a business. One of my buddies was talking about starting like an aquaculture company and raising fish and selling fish. I'm not joking. The opportunities are really endless here. I've had buddies open up hostels here. I was going to say hospitals. Lots of business opportunities. The country has been undergoing economic reforms that favor business setup and growth. There's no capital gains tax, no wealth tax, and corporate taxes are low, making it an entrepreneur's dream. Additionally, Paraguay's strategic location in South America provides a gateway to the Mercosur market, which includes Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, offering preferential trade and mobility rights. The environmental aspect can't be ignored either. Paraguay is known for its lush landscapes, diverse ecosystems, and a climate that's generally pleasant year-round. If you're someone who values nature, the tranquility of the countryside, the campo, as we call it, or the vibrancy of city life with access to nature, Paraguay has something for everyone. You'll see bright green parrots flying around even in the downtown of the city. People always comment, they're like, I've never seen a capital city with 4 million people that has this many trees and just feels this lush. It really is a good vibe. In conclusion, the combination of an easy obtain residency, a tax-friendly environment, low living costs, minimal residency requirements, a pathway to citizenship, and a welcoming community makes Paraguay an unbeatable choice for many. Whether you're looking for a place to retire, to set up a business, or simply have a plan B in this uncertain world for you and your family, Paraguay's residency program is not just an option, it's a no-brainer. I truly believe that it's a no-brainer that everybody should be doing this program, whether in your 20s, your 40s, your 60s, whether you're single or you have a family. This Paraguay residency program, this path to permanent residency, is a no-brainer. And do it while you can, because these opportunities don't exist forever. They already made it harder a couple of years ago. You used to be able to go directly to permanent residency. Now you got to start on temp. Even on temp, it's still a no-brainer, and it's been more popular than ever. Again, MyLatinLife, we get people residency in Paraguay. We have the best possible team that you could possibly have to get residency in Paraguay. Our pricing is also super competitive. So book a call. There's a link in the description, and let's build you a custom game plan. And ultimately, let's get you Paraguay residency this year. You're watching this video. Now is the time to take action. Book a call. That's the most important first step. And from there, we're going to make it happen. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more content like this, more secret knowledge about Plan Bs and low tax options in Latin America. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.